Okay, so my son Anay, who was not that interested in math, he's more into history and language.
Right.
So I was worried, but then I came to know about Math Genie through a friend, and I brought him here. And I think what Math Genie not only help develop his interest in math, but in a good way. In a not as if it's being jammed into his brain, but as if it is eased into his brain, and it helped develop his interest. And I think this has been a very, very fruitful journey for me. I would recommend any parent, irrespective of whether their kids are interested in math or not.
It's been wonderful. It's like a family, right? It's just been amazing. And what you're doing, you and Nana are doing for the community, it's affecting the kids' lives directly, which is what is amazing.
Thank you. That's what we like to hear.
A long journey did not seem very long. It was a lot of fun for Anay. I think the biggest thing that Anay gained from Math Genie was the fact that he, found confidence in math. He was lacking that before we started him off here. And after which, in a couple months, it was just amazing to just see him, know his math. Basically, and that's carried through.
I think it is his speed has increased, and it is the interest and the passion that he has developed for math. That is what I'm more interested in, because I think if you have the passion or an interest in doing something, you are anyway going to succeed.
Yes, absolutely.
So it is that Math Genie helped in that way. So definitely it improves that speed. It gives that mental math ability, which is the technical aspect. But there is a softer aspect which is also very important, which is actually going to improve the technical aspect anyway.
So
I have not really compared him to other kids, but I think one thing that I can say is that he has become a little more effortless. It is about that is also very important, because it should not be as if it's being forced. I think that is the theme for me, that if it's effortless and if you're doing it out of love, things do flow very smoothly.
Exactly.
It's like music.
It's like music,
good music.
Good music.
So in a way, I think that has been the impact.
I would not call my child exceptional per se.
Because what he's able to do.
He's able to do. It's amazing.
What he's able to do. I can't do.
I can't do either.
Yeah, none of our teachers we developed the program. We couldn't do.
I can't do either. So that is amazing. You know what? And they're young, they're impressionable, and they learn pretty quickly. So it's just amazing what he can do. As I said, for him, the biggest thing, the difference that I saw was the confidence, which he lacked. And he's a bright kid otherwise. But he lacked that, before we started him off here. But Math Genie, of course, yes, what's Math Genie? And then the first thing we say is, learn math using the Abacus. The other, I think the positive point here is, as compared to other programs, is the teachers to student ratio. Because otherwise, if there's a big hole in the other Abacus classes, Aloha, etc., which you guys cater to each student. The teacher knows what each student is working on and what their weak points are. Like every time after class, when we come up here to pick up the kids, the teacher is talking to each of the parents to say, this is what they could do, this is what they couldn't do, this is where they should improve, etc. Which I haven't found in the feedback that I've gotten from other moms regarding Aloha and the other stuff. We don't believe in Kumon anyways, but haven't gotten that. So there is that individual attention. So that's really important.
So individual attention.
Retain that.
The feedback that teachers give you. And the fact that teachers know where your child is.
Absolutely.
Because it's a small group setting.
So
they're able to.
And that relationship that they build with the child, right?
Relationship they build with the child.
Because of the small setting. So that's really amazing. But I'm saying that is the differentiating factor, because whenever I talk about Math Genie to people is the personal touch. The feedback that the teachers give to the moms and the parents, and never let that go. Or then you're just like any other Kumon or any other Aloha. And that's where the kids thrive. Here.
I think
that's a very, very important thing.